We all started when the company started. I was about 8 when my dad opened his first office, and I helped with filing and yard work. And as I got older, I learned to use the computers, and I did billing and administrative things. And I worked in billing all through high school, and I worked all through college. I was at Sac State. I ran the business office up there. And after college, I moved back down to Long Beach, and I worked in the compliance office. I was a compliance manager, and then I was a compliance officer in California. And after my second child, I decided to stay home with my kids for a while. And so I left the company, but I still do technical writing for them from time to time.
Well, there's a running joke about landscaping?
There is. We all helped with the landscaping. Being the youngest, I was not allowed to use any of the fun equipment. I was in charge of picking up trash and pulling weeds and sweeping up glass. I remember once my dad let me use the weeder, and I was so excited, and I didn't realize how heavy it was. I made a big divot in the lawn. I was back on trash for like the rest of the summer. But it was fun. It was kind of a fun thing to do, even though you hated having to do it. It was fun to do because it was something we all did together. And then you'd stop and we'd have lunch and sit down with my dad because he would do charting on the weekends. And it was kind of family time. I'm the only member of my family who actually has a degree in the arts. I have a degree in liberal studies with a specialization in literature and social anthropology. And another running joke in my family is I took puppetry in college. I really have been a great proponent of the arts. And growing up and being a product of the Long Beach Unified School District, we had such a rich arts program growing up in the 70s. And through budget cuts and the focus now on math, science, and technology, which is great, they really scaled back the arts programs. And I think that's to the detriment of our kids. I think that children need a well-rounded education. And I think a big part of that is learning how to connect to the world and other people through the arts. It makes us much more connective and empathetic people. And I'd like to be able to not only have the kids be able to experience more arts, whether it be dance or music or theater or visual arts, which I'm a big fan of, but I'd also like them to understand that Long Beach is a very thriving art community and that art is all around them. So this is a way that we can help provide resources so they can access the arts, specifically the arts in Long Beach. Well, it's twofold. One of the things that we'll do, I know starting out, a big thing that we'll do is provide transportation. Everyone wants their kids to go to MOLA or to the Long Beach Museum of Art, but they don't have funding for buses to get them there. And they've found that a lot of the grant programs that are out there will not provide for transportation, and we will. Because it's great to have arts out there, but if you can't access them, what's the point? So that's one of the things we're going to focus on. The other thing we're focusing on is to bring together City College, Long Beach City College, California State Long Beach, Cal State Long Beach, sorry, and the community players, and get them into the schools, and also get kids to go to the colleges and see the arts there. If we want the kids to do the Long Beach Promise, which is K through 12, and then go to the City College and State College, let's show them that it's more than just more academic work. Let's have them go see a ballet production at City College, or to see the art studio, the metalworking studio at Cal State Long Beach, so that they can be inspired to keep on with their education past high school. Honestly, I'd like to be remembered for being kind. Of all the things I teach my children, I think the most important thing I teach them is to be kind and to be helpful. I want to be a good neighbor. I want to be a good mother. I think it's not about necessarily the big things you do in life. It's the thousands of little things you do. When your neighbor needs soup, or when they need you to take them to the hospital because they, hurt their foot. It's not some grand plan where I say my legacy is going to be, I'm going to be the queen of Long Beach. No, it's just someone needs help. Can we figure out a way to come together and help them? That's how I want to be remembered. Someone who was there to help when and how they could.